Kane with the
the backfield.
this first drive in the third quarter. And it's going to be another loss. And that looks like that's going to be club continuing to play even with that.
And Manus, Jim, you know, I Fields out there, and
I don't see one or two players. Norman's going to throw, and he's going to throw to Wooford. Nice catch, but it's going to be an out.
About 14 right here.
And I believe that average on the tackle is all the way across.
Nice coverage.
So that's going to be 4th down and 3 here. Oh, did I say
Social studies
3?
teacher.
Did I say? And here's going to be the punt and back, and he's going to have to quick punt it, but there comes a flag. An illegal snap. Yep.
Yeah.
And Patriots will take the football at the 47-yard line.
I'm not saying it anymore because
it's kind of like me talking about volleyball serving and free throw shooting. Because I mess up somebody every time, so I'm not going to say anything. 7-yard line, 28-12, 9:54 to go. Boy. Whew.
So Knott County will take over here on
Fields on the straight back, and they're going to hand it off to Gibbs. Going to pick up. Ball comes loose. I didn't see they were going to 4-yard gain.
That's 15 yards on the Phelps defender.
Not a good thing, and it's once again Taylor to you, and that's unsportsmanlike. 27-yard line. And I'm sure the coaching staff so it's going to.
Yeah, we've had a lot of personal fouls.
Both teams need to get cleaned up, getting
deep in the backfield, and he's going to take the handoff, and he's going to go in. Always Brody's short.
Yes.
Maybe that's why it was a little in, and that was going to be his name tonight.
He had a couple of interceptions last week.
And that will make it 34-12 Patriots. The point after, and the settles, it's going to come up. It's going to be short. At 34-12, Patriots at 9-6. 24. We're going to take a break and be with.
Caring staff. Look no further than Heinman Pharmacy, located inside the new Heinman. Stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a favorite Heinman Pharmacy inside primary care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinman.
Welcome back to the Bank of Heinman game of the week. Be short, no PAT. And Holland. And once again, Fields is not back. And Kane's got it back there. Get about 4 or 5 more yards.
Yeah, good field position for Phelps. Nice return.
Nice return.
Nearing the end of the third quarter.
Breath it.
Kane's in motion, gives it off to Wolf. He's going to get about 8 yards.
Yeah. Sleep in the interior.
Gain of 8 yards, second down.
What Phelps wants to do, the misdirection.
Oh, yeah.
And here and try to establish in this quarter.
But, not. Speed without
Fields
in there.
Yeah, without.
He's
Oh,
not going, and it's going to be a 10-5, and it's going to be touchdown. Hurley.
scoop and score.
Here in the third quarter, Knott County has taken a commanding lead.
And that is Hurley. The numbers 40-12, Knott County Central, and there is Norman unable yards for the recovery and touchdown. AT. Good, and that will tack on one more. And that's going to make it 41-12. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Instead of choosing a larger university, I personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a that isn't possible at. It's more than a place to learn. It is a
Welcome back to Hometown 24, Bank of Hyman Golf, with 8:13 to go in the third quarter. Everybody for tuning in. Central. Canes. And
I think he hit the coach.
I think Coach Mullen said,
Phelps missing two of their kids. prohibits them from generating the kind of offense they did earlier.
In the first half, it just the precision of an offense a bit when you start taking people that's normal makers.
Yeah,
you lose them.
over on the far side, it's popped off. So he must be.
Norman under center in motion. Middle there, and it's going to be a gain of 1 for the Hornets.
Yeah, you can tell that Phelps' team is very.
A little bit deflated.
Yeah.
You know, you take Fields out first half with 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and loss.
Off and are in the backfield before they could even. Knott Central is just coming full bore now, guys. Early in the backfield,
Yeah, that's gonna
along
be
with Amber. And that's going to be 3rd and 15. By the way, if you've been watching the Reds, the Cubs clinched a playoff spot. Be a tackle, but I
Horse
think
collar.
have a horse collar.
The 26-yard line, but we have a flag.
The Letcher Central Cougars have just scored point, making it 28-20. Got a barn burner down on the river in Jackson.
You know, every time those teams play, Letcher Central came back and defeated Breath. Jonah Little.
It's that has become.
When Breathitt has struggled side, and that was not a horse collar, guys. It the same amount of yardage marked off, and it will be.
Really did a great
They
job
go-
stringing this
They
out.
have.
I don't know what the call was there.
I'm not really sure. I didn't.
Up there high, maybe a face mask again. I'm
Yep,
not sure.
And that was. We couldn't see that, but. And that, of course, will be first down, and is down after the tackle. And we're going to take a break, and when we come back, it'll be.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Local sports on Hometown 24. Ask and business. High-speed internet. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. To offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Lines of the Appalachian Mountains, Eastern Kentucky for its coal mining legacy, bluegrass traditions, and fiercely proud people, this region tells a story of resilience. Take you along with me as I visit to offer. Hi, I'm Rebecca McCauley, and this is Bluegrass.
Town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealer to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and provide safe and affordable transportation to. Our entire inventory can be found Visit us online and join the today.
Come try their daily lunch specials as well as the best steak in Hazard. Dartboard. Also, trivia night every Tuesday evening. Goal Line has all your favorite big sports. There's something for everyone at Goal Line.
Welcome back to the campus of Knott County Central High School. Is back in the game after this play, and after the mark off for Patriot 40-yard line,
And
and you know sometimes when you're tackling high, you get that, and yeah, and I'm sure Coach Mullins and his staff has hollered and said, "Guys, come on."
wanted to fly
yeah.
around the field.
Oh, yeah.
And but way too many penalties.
Through, and he's going to get maybe 1 yard.
Maybe a yard.
Maybe a yard. In the fourth quarter.
And at Jackson, we've got
driving. Norman under center for Phelps. Nothing there. And he's going to be stopped with no gain. 9.
that
You're not going to run in between.
you're
the
not going to
tackles.
run up the middle.
Talking about Ambergy and you're talking about Wilkinson. They're just going through the Jim was talking earlier. To the line of scrimmage, and it will be a loss of 2, and it will make it 4th. And Mark. Letcher County Central High School is the Pikeville Lady Panthers. Really good match, and we've had a bunch of really good volleyball matches. If you can't come out and watch. Canes in motion, and there's the pitch. Get a turnover on downs. And it will be Patriot foot. And, that was
And Grubb, a great defensive player, lead the.
And it will be. Just stay here and. You know, guys, play next week, and who we've seen on the basketball.
Dynamite athlete.
I guess the straw that stirs the stick, or drink, for Knott Central looks to go to 5-0 here. Looking, and you know, when the team is, am I correct? They won 8 games.
Yeah, that was Jay Cobb, who's now
job down there in.
Yeah. You know, Jay was a great coach, and you know, he did some special has really, flipped the culture from what it. Randall's been around the program as a grade school coach, and for years. Program.
So big time. If you can't be here, tune in to whatever. I'll have to look at our schedule. I don't think we're here. And he's going to go all the way, and that's going to be 5. And that is going to be Hall. And that was had a pancake block out here on the edge. But an excellent run, and that will Kenny Central attempt the point after touchdown. Is dedicated to Axel Combs, so if you can appreciate it. And good, and that will make it 48-12. And we'll take a break.
Rocky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Medical, Dental, Pediatrics, Chiropractic, Behavioral Health, Women's Transportation, Little Flower Clinic, autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487 Medical Home in the Mountains.
Okay. Makes it easy. Hall goes 60 yards for the touchdown, and it will make it 4. And it'll be under the 3-minute mark. And Coach Mullins is putting some up. You don't want an injury. And Holland will kick off. And it's going to come up to, I'm not sure.
Number 25.
His number was changed today. I saw on there. Hard to 23-yard line.
He's trying to get everybody in the right place.
Yeah. Probably going to put some. In Phelps, it's like you said, they're trying to build a program, trying to get everything together so they can get into the postseason play. But remember what district they're going to be placed into. And
when you opponents, Paintsville's a few years ago was regional championship caliber right now, but Paintsville and our all classes.
Yeah, so it just makes it really a game of football, and Coach Mullins looks like try to get some that makes a and they say going to call it. And as that's going on, the Bulldogs scored a touchdown in 8 minutes to go in the game. And
minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Breathitt with the ball. Looks like they're on about the 5 yard. Yeah.
So, and I said, what I'm going to do. I can't believe I can't remember where we're going. Double check that, and it might be scrolling on the bottom. Look, who is Floyd Central and Leslie County. So for the district game between Floyd Central, pitch is going to be out to that was Grubb out there, and it's going to come up for a loss.
17-yard line.
That was Ethan Yates, number 9.
Oh, number 9 instead of number 8.
Yeah.
The Raceland Rams will come to the holler, and that is we will have after that it will be not another district matchup. Second down for the Hornets. See who's going to get on it.
Yeah, they didn't change possessions, I don't think, did they?
70.
Couldn't see.
75.
Most 75, so that
Be
would
Mason
be
Burnett.
This is one I turned into, I don't know. Heavy D and Winston Lee, if they got my list today. The lineman that I put on there today. On the 14-yard line, the clock's still going. Situation.
I think Carson Hall.
Is it Hall back there?
I believe it is.
And that will end. I don't think they're. That will end the third quarter. Not getting down 24.
Hi, my name is Heidi Hoppensberger from
The letters, the constant pressure, it's hard to see a way forward. Your bankruptcy, giving them a fresh start and a chance to rebuild. Bankruptcy isn't the
and I don't want that for my clients.
Call today. Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard. Pharmacist Darren Smith and the experienced staff provide fast, with friendly service and a commitment to quality community every day. Ask about their new professional service right here in your community.
Welcome back to the Bank of Hyman game of the week, 48-12. We've got another big score from over in the Pike County.
Score Belfry 41, Pikeville.
I really thought that Belfry would win the game.
But not
in that
No.
fashion.
You pick my lottery numbers the next time that I have an opportunity.
Rifles, they've beaten a Raceland team. Played Johnson Central, but played really close.
And
Scores again. It's 40-28 over 48 to go in the game.
Talking to Coach Francis, and I'm not really sure, guys.
I think some of the starters were still out for Phelps, but I'm not for sure.
And start the clock. We're going to be playing football.
One for me.
Yep. So clock will wind. Back. County Central.
Phelps.
Nice
Nice
tackle,
tackle behind the line. That was
number 53
here for Phelps.
Down and at the 20-yard line. Patriots got a bunch of young.
Yeah, it looks like stunning, all their linebackers right there.
And Hall gives it off.
On the corner.
If he gets a block, he didn't get the block, but he's going to go in anyway, I believe.
Nice run.
On to his 60-yard run. So that's going to be Central.
Put his shoulder down and said, "Excuse me."
So now Knott County Central will. No, excuse me. They're not going to line up for the. Hall is going to take. He does. And we'll make it 10 minutes and some. Guys, what about football tomorrow? No UK. What's the biggest game going on tomorrow? Other than Mark Pope and at Louisville that coaches basketball. I forgot what his name is. I know what his name is, but I don't think I'd fool with someone. I'm thinking my game that I want to Florida game. And if it is, does that mean?
Yes, it does.
The
new coach called in to Florida.
And I'm not talking about Jeff Levy. Single time that a job opening comes up, is he going to?
Done a great job there.
It's hard to turn.
Definitely.
And not saying Ole Miss is not a big market,
but
L money that the rest, and that's. And
yeah, they put together quite a bit of.
And he's going to turn it up, and he is going to be 6.
You're low on the depth. You're getting back in the depth chart.
Lale on the kick.
Lale on the return.
Yeah.
Has been bounced. A dirt press box has.
Baseball. Who's going to win league this year and go to the World?
Who you pick, Jim?
I'm going to say
Right.
The American League.
Okay. As Phelps comes up. Back there, and that was number 75, I believe. Is that 7?
Was Ethan Yates, freshman for Phelps.
And about 14.
So who's
what
your
about
pick
the
for
National
the National League?
I am not. That probably has the best pitch. Bob ain't going to believe this. I'm going to pick the Cubs. Their hitting's going to come.
Well, you know. Well, I've been so pleased with the He's really stepped up, and really his ERA
has been really good, and that's a gain of 15 for the Hornets as we move. And you know the thing about it is in the playoffs, but looks like to me, unless they're going to make it, but as long if you're listening in down in Berea, I'm not going to be for the Dodgers this year. One of my favorite all-time players.
He's one of those.
Two people in motion, and that's going to be a penalty. Parts that Phelps is trying to place in. Manage those when you've had injuries. The Phelps Hornets kind of check up. They come out of this game and another really good player. So hopefully we pray that the hits goes out, and that's going to be a gain of.
That was Harden on that run.
Harden, number 25.
Fields and Fields could play for any high school team, and he's exceptional athlete.
And you know, sometimes when you get an email, sent us an email, and he said that kickoff returns and punt returns for a touchdown, and I hope
quick, powerful runner.
Yes. Norman's going to pitch it back to Hart. Yard line, and it'll be Patriots football right there at the. Guys, shifting gears now to the NFL. Season, who has surprised you and so early already?
Well, I fell asleep at the Bills game last night. I'm out. But, you know, I
think it was end up being 10 points.
Yeah,
is what it's
10.
I'm a big Josh.
I slept all day, Jim, so I was awake. Thank my teaching buddies and Jim McCauley for taking care of me. Yes, I appreciate them greatly and love all of them.
I felt pretty bad.
Yeah.
To take care of him.
Yeah.
And along with two other guys that I care a whole lot about, my brother Maynard Black, Mr. Steve Banks. And that's the three amigos if I've ever seen three amigos as we go. Decision on the Alice Lloyd player of the game, and that's going to be number 40. Both sides and of the football, and continued good luck for the Knott County Central Patriots. Home tonight, and I think Knott County Central is going to take a knee, and that's good sportsmanship on their behalf and Coach Mullins and his staff.
I think Breathitt County's kind of putting the
final
47-28, 4 minutes to go left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you know, the thing about it is going into district play, and if I'm not mistaken, and Breathitt County, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong, playing Estill or no, they've already played Estill. They've already played Estill, so I'm
the district, and I'm not for sure who Breathitt's district is now.
Yeah,
you know, because it used to be, I think, Breathitt and Leslie.
Yes, and
Breathitt, but Leslie's over here
seventh.
now. Danville or
yeah, now last year, you know, Danville was in with Leslie, so we'll look at that.
So they have Montgomery County next week. Breathitt does, and that's
that's
on the road.
Yeah.
Russell, Jackson County, West Carter, and Morgan.
So a lot of football to go in. And we'll be, once again, next Friday, we will be over at Hyden for the district battle between Floyd Central and again, we'll be over at Knott County Central for volleyball. It will be Pikeville and Knott County Central, and as the clock 5-0 for the first time in their football history, as they will win 54-2 of the game. Number 40, senior linebacker and running fullback Bryson Everidge. So brought it tonight, and the linebackers, as you mentioned several times, guys, final thoughts here from Knott County Central High School.
It's a different aspect tonight of their game
with the
running game, something that we really run it as much. I think Coach on his end, he's going to want to clean up the penalties.
Yeah, exactly right. And the thing is, you know, a lot of times you don't get a lot out of games that you point out on film and say, hey, to beat Martin County, to compete or to beat Prestonsburg, you have got to clean this stuff up because the margin of error is going to be much slimmer as they move into that portion. Feels like they have a chance, you know, to win that district over there, and for that to happen,
and to host a game right here.
Oh man, wow.
With that, and Coach Mullins, his staff, and his players. But you know, they have to take care of Prestonsburg. Well, they have to take care, and that is Leslie County and Floyd Central. Now, can they beat Prestonsburg? Can they beat Martin County? That's the question. So, you know, this gets to the exciting part, and you
That's
know,
right.
a lot of people are beat up, and you've got ankle and knees hurting and those things. So, who can overcome it? Championship. Anything else, guys?
No, once again, glad that you're feeling better.
Thank you.
And it's a pleasure to work with these two fine gentlemen, and I look forward to calling with you guys next Friday night.
Kentucky, so I've got to travel a whole lot. So thank you to Knott County Central and their administration for allowing us to do the ball game here, and controls and all the guys that does all the things that make the ship run smoothly when even I mess up. So